Hey everyone, this is me, TimeliarG, and welcome to my Gmod Iceberg. I'm going to be talking about some mysterious topics, some creepy sightings, and some usual stuff. You know, there's going to be a lot of stuff on here that everybody already knows about, obviously, so I just hope you like my own commentary on it. Feel free to like the video, watch all the way through, and leave a comment. You don't have to, but it will definitely help me out. The G-Man virus. I talked about this in my last video. The G-Man virus was a supposed virus that would rebind your keys and play a screamer that involved G-Man's face texture stretched across the screen, and it would also open a few adult websites in your browser as well, or just one of them. It's not known if this ever existed, but it is displayed in one of Kitty0706's video, God rest his soul. There's a few Steam forum posts on this virus, but that's about the only proof there is on it. Some users also blame specific individuals for this virus as well. Finally, a gray one. This is a funny rumor of an achievement existing named Finally a Gray One, where the player would have to spawn a gray bouncy ball from the spawn menu, which is actually impossible. There's only a red, blue, green, and yellow ball on there. It's not known who originally came up with this rumor, but it apparently comes from the Russian Gmod community. But yeah, this achievement doesn't actually exist, this Finally a Gray One achievement. It's kind of funny, this one rumor about getting a gray bouncy ball also started the rumor that the achievement existed as well. Meaty. I think everybody knows about Meaty at this point. This is the first ghost or creature sighting on the list, and its name is Meaty. This comes from the Russian Gmod community again, where supposedly players saw some kind of gray creature with many limbs walking around the map, such as Construct. There's a few things that Meaty supposedly does, but it mostly just lurks around the dark room and walks around Construct, if it actually existed, that is. You know, anything's possible with some add-ons, you know, there could be some hidden effects and whatnot, but this also comes from the Russian Gmod community. I think someone was just playing a joke and they thought up Meaty. They're just trying to scare their friends or something. Also, apparently Meaty likes hanging around the Construct pawn in its spare time as well. RP Bangclaw Mysteries. There have been some reports from players hearing noises or seeing figures on the map RP Bangclaw. There's a lot of Steam forum posts on this one as well, so perhaps there's some truth behind it. I heard that the creator of the map supposedly said there was something on it as well. A few people investigated the map but didn't really find anything. There was a few oddities here and there. Alright, so I just loaded into RP Bangclaw. I've never played in this map before, so I don't know if there's any... like, I know that there's tunnels below the map that you can walk around in, and that's supposedly where players have been seeing some creepy stuff. I hear bats. There's, I don't know if I have the volume up enough, but there's... Ooh. Oh. Okay, yeah, I thought someone was, like, pushing into me. There is noises. There are noises in this map. Like, I'm hearing, like, screeching. Not like a person screaming or a creature, just, like, some, like, metal sliding around or something. Let's hop in here, see what's going on. Oh wow, there's water leeches. it's just some water leeches down there. That's what's GM13 Hotels. This is a map with 2 towers and a bunch of rooms inside of them. It also features an area with a few pyramids. People often talk about this map due to a figure known as the Ratman lurking below the map in the tunnels. This isn't actually a myth or a rumor, but a feature of the map. The Ratman is just a stalker from Half-Life 2 and comes with its own story. There's also a jump scare on the map when going into a locked room, among other Easter eggs. What's inside here?
Like a locker room.
Alright, Leatherman.
Like a...
Can you destroy this?
Destroy? Where are you?
I'm under the water.
Oh.
Alright, let's go check it out.
Oh, I opened this door, by the way.
Oh, alright. Let's go check out the fire.
Oh my god, this is your place,
It is. It said that a Ratman lives here. Some claim to hear his screams coming from the dark pit.
Wait, how did you where are you reading that?
It's on my screen right now. You don't see that? Maybe he lives down there somewhere.
No, I don't see that.
It's talking about a Ratman living down here somewhere. And they said they can hear screams.
The broth is getting thicker. Let's see. Tun 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 tun. It's flashing colors. Oh.
This is where he lives, dude.
All right. Give me a sec. Let's see what is the radio.
Okay, yeah, turn his radio on. Yeah, break. The Construct radio tower. I don't hear people talk about this one too often, but outside the map in Construct, there's this large radio tower with seemingly no purpose behind it. GM Big City Easter eggs. Everybody already knows about these ones, the Easter eggs on Big City, one of the most iconic maps in the game. If you try to enter Cafe Baltic, you get a stalker scream, and there's a slowed down version of Father Grigori's laugh in some alley when you try to interact with a door. The secret phrase achievement. There's an achievement that has been changed a few times. You have to type a specific word in the chat to unlock said achievement. The most recent one is Block Switch, which is a reference to where Face Punch Studios HQ is. The previous phrases were Rusty Bullet Hole and Walsall, England. The Gmod Tower Billboard. The Gmod Tower Billboard was a sign that could supposedly be interacted with outside of the map, which would take you into a different creepy map with a bunch of spooky images flashing on the screen. The person who originally found this was in on the ARG that this was supposed to be. It was also supposed to be some kind of interactive video series that was cancelled as well. GM Adventures. This is a pretty cool map that's a recreation of a real life place that doesn't exist anymore. The Adventures Club at Walt Disney World. There's really not too many maps that, replicate a real life place. There's obviously the nostalgic 7-Eleven map, but aside from that, there's really not too many of them. This map was created by Breraben, hopefully I pronounced his name properly, and they put an absurd amount of detail into it. It's a very intricate and really good recreation of the place. I've personally never been there. It also has some Gmod charm in it in some areas of the map as well, where there's rooms that clearly didn't exist in real life. It's just some rooms that don't make any sense, really.
Garry's mod?
Dude, men. Does it mean there's men in there?
Let's see. Oh my god, it doesn't open. Never mind.
What happened to the mirror, dude? Oh, there's a smoke button.
That's crazy. Is that?
Yeah, it's a giant Nick statue. Maybe we explored everything. I don't know. There's just a small little, nice little room in here.
What about this? What about this?
YouTube's not going to demonetize me because they're not going to recognize that. The Construct Water Pool mystery. There's been more than a few people online saying they remember the Construct Water Pool being deeper, with some also saying they remember it leading to a different section of the map, or even some saying they've seen some kind of shadow or creature in the water. This could be caused by other players playing on a modified version of the map or them using plugins. I do have strange memories of this as well, actually. I might have been playing on some kind of edited version of the map, like I said. GM Obenix is a really cool map with a bunch of RP areas, an area where you can build your own tunnels, a racetrack, and a gnome taxi service as well that takes you around the map. There's not really any mysteries on this map, just a few Easter eggs. Well, there might be a few mysteries that I just missed, but it is a very neat map. There's, I think, 3 versions of it. Or 4. There's 3 or 4 versions, I believe. The cough virus. This was some kind of virus-like script that infected players' clients and servers when downloading certain mods. This virus would keep spreading to players and servers, but was patched by Garry and Valve within an hour, or at least that's what I've heard anyway. What this virus did was simply cause players to spam cough in the text chat, which also caused a coughing sound effect to play in the game as well. The text spam didn't just happen in Gmod, but also affected players' Steam's friends list as well, where the virus would just, cause you to actually send messages to friends, and, it would spread to other players and everything. Speaking of things happening in Gmod, though, it would also rebind all your keys to be extra annoying. The virus would also change your Steam name and infected friends' names to Vin'll-Fix-It. I don't remember if I was affected by this, but I do remember joining games and seeing this happen. Supposedly a few other things would happen as well, such as loud music playing in servers, an image would pop up showing someone with a carrot, eating a carrot, I should say. Certain characters would be put into server names as well, and more. If you want more information on this, you can look it up. There's a lot of information on RP Downtown V2 apparitions, the most famous map for RP and ghost sightings, RP Downtown V2. There's no Easter eggs on this map or anything too creepy about it aside from the underground area with the water, but there's many sightings of ghosts or spirits wandering the map. Opening up the map in Hammer doesn't show anything strange, although that wouldn't disprove some of the sightings if they were caused by add-ons, mods, edited versions of the map, or an actual virtual ghost haunting. I always thought the back of the map was kind of eerie. Nobody really goes back there, so it's always empty even on active servers. I should mention before this one, just like in the previous video, I do not condone piracy. I also do not condone engaging with those who made these posts I'm about to talk about. There is an anti-piracy message in Gmod in the form of a fake error message that states unable to shade polygon normals. What this error accomplishes are the pirates going to forums to ask about this fake error and thus getting caught. It's really interesting seeing users talk about this air, because only they're seeing this fake air. Thanks for watching my short 10-minute Gmod Iceberg video. Normally these kind of iceberg videos are, a few hours long. I've watched a few 7-hour ones, but I just decided that, it's a nice short video. So feel free to share the video around or leave a comment for me. You don't have to, no pressure, but that'll be it for now. That'll be it. I'm reading off script right now. I don't know if you guys can tell that. But may God bless your day, your week, your month, your life, and farewell.